Hello, my name is Patrick, and I want to share with you a very simple and profound message that can radically change your life. And I say it can radically change your life because it has changed my life. Before I get into any part of my story and how I came to understand this, I want to point you in a direction that this message is going. The first part of the understanding is that what we've been looking for our entire lives is a deep sense of safety and peace and happiness. And in itself, that desire, that deep desire to want that, is an opportunity to discover a very profound truth. The problem is we're looking in the wrong direction. And so the beginning of the discovery is that the direction that we're looking for satisfaction in every different shape and form in the outside world can never give us what we want. Now, that seems like bad news, but it's actually incredibly good news, because what we were designed to understand is a deeper nature that makes the superficial things of this world like toys of a child. So the beginning of the understanding can be that let's look at the physical world, and what we think of can make us happy. Modern science has discovered that what we think of as material and hard and separate objects are in fact all energy, vibrating energy. So just like the understanding of the movie The Matrix, where it seems like in that particular scenario everything was generated by a computer, everything in this world is a holographically generated illusion. Everything is made up of energy, including our bodies. So when you think about just that simple understanding, that if we think that we can get deep, lasting satisfaction from something in this world, when it's all an illusion made up of energy, hopefully it gives us the beginning of at least some suspicion about the truth of this direction. So, what I have come to understand is that what we are really searching for, beneath all of our external desires for more, is the recognition of our true nature. So if we are not these bodies, and if this material world is not what it seems to be, then what is the truth? Well, the experience and understanding and deep awareness of the truth is available right now in this moment, because what appears to be happening are thoughts and images and sensations, and you're seeing this particular form on this particular computer screen. And what's really going on is much deeper than that. And let me give you an analogy of that hopefully will open a door for you. It has for me. If you take a look out on a body of water like the ocean, you'll notice what you appear to see is reflections and shapes of waves. Well, if you were to take a very close look at a wave, and if your reality focused very intently on a particular wave, you might think that the wave has certain limitation. It has certain size and shape, and it begins and it ends. And if you went inside that wave and came to identify that wave as separate, you would begin to see what's happened with our particular story. Because what we appear to be, or what we think we are like waves on the ocean, when in fact what we are is the ocean. Every aspect of consciousness is like a wave on the ocean. You and I and every part of the collective humanity are waves on the ocean. And what we're looking for, one wave speaking to the other, looking to see if we know how to get to the ocean, when in fact that's what we are. So once we understand that what we are is not the wave but the ocean, what we are in fact is awareness or consciousness or spirit, focused and isolated within one particular view, which happens to be our body. Now, this particular understanding came to me at a very early age, when I had an accident and was actually outside my body. And if any of you have had that, you have an opportunity to see that what you thought was real, being that you are a body in a physical world, if you can see your body, then who are you that can see your body? You're obviously not your body. So this pointer is an opportunity to, it's an opening, a doorway into something greater, and that is your true self, or your natural self, which is infinite consciousness. Now, once you've had a peak of infinite consciousness, of the deep understanding of who we are and the limitless experience of peace and safety and joy that comes from that, then the things of this world are very pale, shadowy idols that we have the opportunity to see can never give us the lasting happiness that we want. Now, this message is not about giving up things in the world. You can still have the house, the car, the family, money, financial freedom, whatever it is that you desire, and I have all or most of those, but they come and go in life. One minute you know you're in a healthy body, the next minute you have a disease. One minute you have a lot of money, the next you don't. The answer is not in trying to stabilize the things in the outside world. The answer is in discovering your true self. And once you discover your true self, you begin to have the awareness that you choose to either live from that deep understanding of self or from the surface. So you can either live as a wave or you can live as the ocean. I've had many incredible teachers in my life, and my life has changed from living absolutely from the point of a wave and being bashed around on the rocks and living in stress, to sitting at the feet of a Zen master for 7 years and understanding that the deeper reality, our natural self, is living from the understanding of the ocean. And when we allow ourselves to let go of our identification with the wave and begin to sink deeper into our understanding of ourselves as the ocean, life takes on a deeper, richer, fuller, incredibly beautiful existence. I'm going to be putting out a series of messages like this because it's gotten to the point for me in my life that this is a discovery that is too important to keep to myself. And I have found that by sharing this discovery, the awareness and the deepening grow even more within myself. Because one simple fact is continually revealed in our life, and that is where we put our attention is where we experience the growth in our life. So if you're putting your attention on what you're thankful for, the awareness of those things and the deeper thankfulness in your life grow. If you put your attention on what you love, the things that you love appear to grow. So what I'm asking now is to put your attention on something deeper than your personal sense of identity. And at the beginning, that may be a difficult and very challenging thing to do, but find a path or a teacher that points in that direction, that continually leads you to a deeper understanding of yourself. Because who you are is not a male or a female, a certain age, a certain race, a certain occupation. Who you are is the infinite, just like the ocean. And there's no reason why you need to suffer and struggle in life anymore. I discovered that I don't need to, and I know all about hell. I know all about suffering and struggle. I've lived so many years in that state, and I'm here to tell you, you don't need to live that way anymore. You can live a life of safety, a feeling of deep comfort and peace and joy, and it just grows and grows and grows. And if this is helpful in any way, then that's why I'm here. I'm hoping that if nothing else, it opens up for you the possibility that life doesn't have to be a struggle. You don't have to live in lack and limitation anymore. You can live a life of comfort and peace and joy and happiness, but it's not from attaining anything in the outer world. It's from a deeper understanding of who you are. I'm going to say goodbye now, but I want you to do something that profoundly changed my life. And take this message personal. Take it as a wake-up call. Take it as a call from your future, because in your future is the awakening of who you are, and a life that's deeper and richer and fuller and more beautiful than anything you can imagine. And realize that there are no coincidences. There are no there's no chance in life. The fact that you're listening to this message, there's a reason for that. The reason is because the deeper part of who you are is the same part that's speaking this message. It's yourself talking to yourself, waking you up. Just like if you could go 100 years into the future and have, you know, yourself or your your kids come back in time and tell you, listen, it's okay, you don't have to be afraid, everything's going to be all right. Well, that deep sense of knowing is a message from your higher self. We're all connected, we're all one, we're all part of a deep, unbelievably beautiful, ever-expanding energy. You know, some call it God, the infinite. Doesn't matter what you call it, names can just get in the way, and words are simply pointers. But the message is that, you know, let go of struggle and lack and limitation and find your way to deeper understanding of this truth. I know you will, and I'm here to help if I can in any way. I love you. Bye.